Welcome to our new camp. It's not as nice as the last one. Came here to recover energy for my necklace, but Withers seems to have something to say.
Not this one, nor this one, and this one are less worthy still.
And what are you up to, my zombified friend?
Righting the balance. Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin to thine own, ensnared by the treacherous cult of the Absolute, felled in its name. They bear great discontentment with their destiny. For a mere pittance of coin, I might summon the worthiest among them to lend aid to thy undertaking.
The Absolute, I've heard that before. Will these hirelings be joining me willingly?
Most willingly, forsooth. Their passions doth run deep for what hath been wrought upon them.
Do you think I can trust these cultists?
Suspicion always haunts the guilty mind. My services are all that I can proffer thee. What thou wilt do with them is for thee to undertake.
Well, I don't know about that. I don't think I have a need for these hirelings at the moment. I have trusted companions already. Hello, Shadowheart.
I wasn't expecting it, but I'm glad to have some company on this journey.
Oh? Thank you, I'm very much the same. She's starting to like me.
Chuk. Be wary of false promises. The missing druid, Halsin, was it? He may be talented, but only a Githyanki Zathis can cleanse an embedded tadpole.
I see. Are you sure a creche is the only path to a cure?
Entirely. I was as devoted to my studies as I was to my training. Each creche contains a Zathis purification device. So I learned from the writings in the Kalir library. The library was a gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may gain total understanding.
That kind of wisdom is very valuable.
Countless scholars roam the astral sea and beyond, observing the ways of our lessers, exploring planes so distant order turns to chaos and cold fires rage. The planes are ever quaking, and their peoples ever shifting. The Githyanki possess an eternity of knowledge. Yet we still collect more. Infinities upon infinities.
That's very impressive. Thank you for sharing that with me, Lae'zel. Alright, I need to have a little sleepy buys, a little bit of a rest, so that I can speak to that dead drow with my necklace. Let's see, is anyone like to talk to me before I go to sleep?
What's on your mind?
Oh, not much, Gale. I see nothing much is on your mind either. I'll move on. Seems there's two lovely ladies who'd like to speak to Bubalyon. Oh, and you're both looking lovely tonight. What a choice. Who should I speak to first? Hello, Shadowheart.
Finally, some good fortune. Come morning, we know what to do. The sooner we find the druid house in, the better. I can't wait to get rid of this thing in my head.
Yes, I think very much the same. But, it would be sad for our journey to end just like that. What will come next for you once this is all over?
Head to Baldur's Gate. Someone's waiting for me.
Oh, yes? Who might that be?
Let a girl have some secrets. Was there anything else?
I do want to probe your mind, but I don't want to risk it. How are you feeling?
The same. These parasites are proving suspiciously benign. But suppose I turn. What would you do?
Well, I'd have to tie you up and look for a cure. Hope I could save you in time. Find a way. Give you a little kiss.
Really? I'd just kill you.
Oh.
Anyway, get some rest. Try not to dream about tying me up.
Oh, that's not what I meant, Shadowheart. Lae'zel, hi.
Galek. I remember who I was in Kresh Kalir. I was hungry to face my first Geich. My sword pined for their blood. Would that I were doing battle up there, among the tears.
Tears? What do you mean by that?
Next time you're able, look to the sky. Watch the moon cross it. The tears follow behind it. Rocky bodies tumbling through the sea of night. One of them is my Kresh. Kalir.
Sounds like an asteroid. Are all Githyanki from the tears?
Your curiosity is to be commended. Githyanki are hatched in creches all throughout realm space. Kalir is one of many. It's there I first saw a Kithrak mount a red dragon. Where I slit my cousins' throats at the Vash's command. But enough of this. You are wasting your resting time. Come dawn, we resume our search for a creche.
Well, that sounds like a very brutal upbringing, Lae'zel.
Speak.
Seems I'm learning more and more about perhaps why you are as harsh as you are. Tough life. But you know, Bubalyon had a tough life as well. Life in Paladin High School was very hard. How are you, Astarion?
You know, I've been thinking, reflecting on what tomorrow might bring. When we find the druid, will he know how to bring the worm under control? Will this little adventure of ours be over?
It doesn't have to be. Bubalyon will always need trusted companions.
Good. I don't want you to run off just yet.
And why is that? You want to think of new ways to poison me and kill me?
You're quite the ally after all. Traversing Avernus, surviving the crash, surviving everything that's followed. I'm not easily impressed by people, but you're stronger than I gave you credit for.
That is Bubalyon, the truth of Bubalyon. I am very impressive. Do say so myself.
Aren't you just?
Are you feeling all right, Astarion?
Oh, I was leagues away. I just need to get some air, clear my head. I'll see you later, I'm sure. Sleep tight.
Making me very Why am I always uncomfortable after talking to you, Astarion? Feel like you're going to murder me in my sleep. Please, Shadowheart, sleep near me and keep me safe tonight. Don't want to get murdered. Good night, everyone. And good morning. I am very happy to still be alive. I now have my amulet working again after that rest. Be very interested to see what we can find out from that dead drow. Okay, the body is still here. It's like the druids don't know where looking. With holy powers of a paladin, I want to speak to you.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Okay, I get 5 questions. This is a lot of pressure here. I think the most important one is, who killed you, Mr. Drow?
Druid.
Yeah, I see. I command you to answer. What happened to you?
Scouting. Found druids.
3 more. Where did you get your tadpole?
The corpse remains silent. It doesn't understand the question.
Interesting. Were you abducted by the Mind Flayers?
No.
What? They've been lying to me. Where did you start following the Absolute?
Moonrise Towers. Initiation.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Oh, I wish I could ask more. Yes, so that he did not have a Mind Flayer tadpole. The druids killed him. There's more to this. So he's working for the enemy, perhaps, whoever this M is. They were scouting and trying to find the druid camp, potentially to destroy the druids. The druids killed him. Nettie?
Any word on Master Halson?
No, not yet.
Please hurry, for both your sakes.
Maybe I'd be more likely to hurry if you were honest with me.
Yet she failed. That's
Though I did happen to notice these murals on the wall. I'd like to have a closer look at them. I wonder if they
ridiculous.
tell any stories of a time
She's a
long
child.
past.
A devil
Help us now.
One who
Let's
tried
see.
to-
Forest rose with claw and tooth to tear the darkness from its roots. The mural depicts druid and beast fighting together to drive monsters from their land. It looks like they were victorious, and yet the monsters have returned.
Yes, it seems that way. What else happened in the past? There are more murals. I don't know if I'm the right person to be looking at these, though. I feel like perhaps Gale has the best chance of getting some more appreciation out of the artwork and understanding any meanings behind them. Gale, if you would, please look at the next mural for me. What does it mean?
The fresco shows a group of druids gathered in Sylvanas' name. You are on sacred ground.
Okay, so that must have happened after they drove out the monsters. Let's find the next mule. What happened next? So Sylvanus was here. Made the grove here. Where's this mule?
Yes.
Come on, Gale. Chop chop.
That
Wait.
mural, they look like Dark Justiciars.
Oh, let's have a look.
The towers seized, the battle done. The moonrise broke the darkest one. You recognize the mark of the dark goddess Shar on the broken helmet. This army marched in her name.
So many dead. Sent to the Night Singer's embrace.
Moonrise must be a reference to Shar's divine sister, Saluna.
Moonrise. The letter M. Maybe, maybe not. I hope not.
In darkest hour, a concord made, twixt harp and wild against the shade. Harp and wild? You recall stories of an alliance between druids and the harpers, but the details are vague.
Interesting. Oh, Gale, you're inspired. What, I see. When a character performs an action that's true to their background, they gain experience and inspiration. So, Gale, you're a sage? I see. That's very useful. But as I was saying, we did find the Harper letter and the treasure earlier, so perhaps there are still Harpers around. It's always a good side. Everyone knows how great the Harpers are.
I asked you to leave. Staying will only disrupt the balance of this grove.
Okay, little man. Gale, I'm also wondering, did we read the runes back to front? It's hard to say. Have to remain a mystery, I believe.
You're testing my patience.
Poor little pig. Isn't it cute, Shadowheart? So it looks like it's nearly time for us to head off from the grove, but you all know me, you know I love to check every single corner. Looks like you're having much more fun now that you're not being interviewed by that fool. Let's have a look what is out this way. You know, I'm getting a bad feeling for some reason.
My, what manner of place is this? A path to redemption? Or a road to damnation? Hard to say, for your journey is just beginning.
You smell funny.
What would suit the occasion? The words to a lullaby, perhaps. The mouse smiled brightly. It outfoxed the cat. Then down came the claw. And that, love, was that. They do know how to write them in Cormier, don't they? Well met, I am Raphael. Very much at your service.
You sure like to talk, Raphael. Am I talking to the mouse or the cat from this story?
Neither. The fox, rather. Hiding, in a word. A silent observer, about to break the silence. Of course, what I have to say merits some privacy, as well as some more, let's call it, refinement. This quaint little scene is decidedly too middle of nowhere for my tastes. Come.
What's going on? Where are we?
There, middle of somewhere.
Nice decor you have here, Raphael.
The House of Hope, where the tired come to rest, and the famished come to feed, lavishly. Go on, partake, enjoy your supper. After all, it might just be your last.
Well, what does that mean? What makes you say that, Raphael? I thought we're friends.
Call it a ninth sense.
Oh, I knew you smelled funny. You're a demon.
What's better than a devil you don't know? A devil you do. Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably. But a savior? That's for certain.
What makes you think Bubalyon needs saving?
Come now. Why play hard to get when you're in deep over your tadpoled head? One skull, two tenants, and no solution in sight. I could fix it all, like that.
Well, you seem to know a lot about me. Look, listen, I'm a paladin. I serve an oath. I don't serve devils. My honor is not for sale. Don't forget that.
Everything is for sale. And you do well to sell while your stock has value. In desperate times, the price of honor plummets. Perhaps you haven't yet realized how desperate these times are. You will. Try to cure yourself. Shop around. Beg, borrow, and steal. Exhaust every possibility until none are left. And when hope has been whittled down to the very marrow of despair, that's when you'll come knocking on my door. Hope. Such a tease.
let's say, hypothetically, I wanted to take the deal. How would I find you?
I'll be around, watching you squirm like a tadpole through a nice, juicy brain. All those pretty little symptoms, sundering skin, dissolving guts, they haven't manifested yet, have they? One might say you're a paragon of luck. I'll be there when it runs out.
Oh, no! Oh, we're back. That was very unpleasant. He was more than a demon, he was a devil.
Bloody hells. Literally. Just when I think I've got a grasp on our dilemma, a devil shows up. No matter. We've dealt with every other oddity thrown at us lately. We can handle this one too. Now, as for this Raphael, he knows our secret. He claims he can help. What do you make of him?
Well, you know how you told me about your fear of wolves, Shadowheart, and I said that everyone was afraid of something. You know what, let me meld with your mind for a moment, and I just want to know what you're thinking before I answer that question. I feel a little bit vulnerable right now.
Anticipation. She is testing me somehow. About Raphael.
Seems like you have a particular point you want to make about Raphael. What is it, Shadowheart?
Actually, yes, you're right. Very intuitive. Clearly the devil was trying to sow doubt among us. I know people who work much like our new acquaintance does. You don't need a scourge or a rack to break people. Fear and self-doubt is sufficient. When actual pain comes, the victim's already done the heavy lifting for their torturer. There were no right answers with that devil. He was toying with his food. Us.
So he's playing mind games with us. I think I detected a note of admiration in your voice. Is it true?
I respect his craft. As should you. Watch out for that devil.
What about those murals we saw in the grove? There was something about them that caught your eye.
What can I say? They were eye-catching. Consider me an art lover.
Oh, there's definitely more to it than that. But okay. What about you, Gale? What do you think?
Do you feel as flattered as I do? Invited to dine with a devil?
No, not at all. I wish he didn't invite me. Sounds like you're a little bit familiar with devilry. Is that true?
I've never met a devil, but of course I've read a great deal about them. Even feigning a mortal form, it was easy to detect the whiff of sulfur about him. To spot the flicker of hellfire in his eyes. Don't let his bluster fool you. All that talk of desperation merely illustrates his own. I think he wants something from us, badly. And in that knowledge lies our opportunity.
But what is it that this devil wants so very badly from Bubalyon and his friends?
Our souls. But I suspect that's but his opening offer. Let me play the devil's advocate. The man is too eager. Do not dismiss his offer out of hand. If there's one quality all the denizens of the hells embody, it's ambition. Quality they share with many humans, come to think of it.
And what do you think Raphael's ambition could be?
I'm the foggiest. But, based on the evidence before us, we can make certain deductions as to why he sought out our merry band. Fact 1, there's something very strange and very powerful about our tadpoles. Fact 2, a devil offers to take it away. Devils aren't known to aid mortals out of simple kindness. Whatever Raphael wants, we must be the key to getting it, along with our tadpoles. So, I say for now, we wait. If I'm right, Raphael will seek us out again, and when he does, there's a mighty bargain to be made. Remember his Cormyrean rhyme? down came the claw. Perhaps we should start growing our nails.
I'm very happy that you lot are a lot more confident than I am, Lae'zel.
This devil Raphael flaunts his paltry wings as if he wants to impress us. You saw the red dragon slaying his infernal kin above hell's fires, did you not? Next to a dragon, the devil's a gnat. When I am Kithrak, I will take my Queen Vlaakith his head as a trophy.
Oh, that's... I like the sound of that. Kithrak, what does that mean?
Githyanki Knights, the riders that chase the Nautiloid. They are the commissars and enforcers of my Queen Vlaakith's will. Vlaakith bestows no greater honor. To wield a Kithrak silver sword is my destiny. I will earn my queen's favor, and I will conquer every layer of hell should she command it.
Well, that's a lot to do. Why were these knights chasing the Mind Flayer's ship?
The Geich are my kind's mortal enemy. It is not unusual for the Kithrak to give chase, to penetrate the hells. This is unusual. But I'm not one to question the wisdom of my queen. I can see but to the horizon. Vlaakith's sight pierces the many planes.
No, we're not in the 1960s anymore. You really have to get over this gay stuff. Alright, I feel very unsettled after that, but I'm really happy you guys have my back. Let's continue on.